Hey YouTube, what is going on? Brandon here with another printer video. Today we have the HP Officejet Pro 8610. Basically, if you're having any issues with your print quality, a certain color just isn't printing, or you're having an overall print quality issue, today we're going to go through a solution for that problem. So stay tuned because we're going to get right into the video. Alright, so the first thing you're going to want to go ahead and do is, if this is latched on, you're going to want to take this right off just like that. Latch the front of the printer off, and your print head should come right to the middle here. Now, right now what I'm going to tell you is, if you're having this print quality issue, the majority of the time it's going to be from running your ink too low. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to leave a link in the description below for some brand new 950 color and 951 color and 950 black ink. So that is what causes the issue. So go ahead right now in the description below, pause the video if you have to, because if you're going to be running after the cleaning, you're going to be running the print head with your old ink, it's probably just going to cause the same problem again. Okay, so next you're going to want to put your ink to the side. Order your ink, and if you have to wait for it to get here before you put these back in, you can do that. Now, to take this print head out, you're going to want to remove it just like this. There's the latch right back there. Okay, you're lifting that latch. It's now lifted, and you should be able to simply pull out your print head just like that. Alright, so next you're going to want to have a container just like this so that you can put your print head right down in there, and you are going to clean the print head. What you're doing is, let me explain before you do this, and just full disclaimer, try this at your own risk, but I can tell you that 99% of the time, or actually 100% of the time, I haven't had any damages, and this works 95% of the time. Okay, so that is up to you whether you decide to do that or not, but I can tell you that it has worked for me multiple times, and it will save you a lot of money if you try doing it. So what you're gonna need is a print head cleaning kit. Now this print head cleaning kit is going to come with a syringe, which we're going to use right now. But again, there's going to be a link in the description below for this cleaning kit. And it's a kit that comes with everything you're going to need for this project so that you can do it properly. Even comes with some instructions. So right now, pause the video, go down there and get that if you are going to be doing this project here. So you're going to take your syringe here, and you're going to, if you look down here, we have some nozzles. So this is the black nozzle, and I'm going to lead my tubing here all the way over it till it's completely down in there. Now you can hold this with your hand, and now you can go ahead and place it right over, make sure there's a good amount of pressure. And what I'm doing is, you see it there, it's being held down. I'm holding it down. With the kit, I believe there are some fitments that come with it, but this is a generic one I'm using. So you're going to be pushing this cleaning solution right through the nozzle. Okay, and I'll show you what's going on here in just a second. So if you notice there, all that ink just came out. Okay, and that's what is going to happen. You're going to have a good amount of ink that comes out, and alright, and you can go ahead and do that to the rest of these colors very quickly. I'm going to go over each one, and you can see there that the color I am pushing through, this doesn't cause any damage. It's coming out the other end. Okay, now if you're having an issue with a particular color, then you can go ahead and focus on that color. So let's say it's magenta, then I would recommend you only clean magenta. But while you're here, if you have extra cleaning solution, you should be able to clean all of them. This is very simple. I highly recommend anybody do this. It's very inexpensive to do, especially with this cleaning kit. The cleaning kit is very inexpensive, and it's very simple. We're done now. Okay, so next you're gonna want to have a cloth. Any cloth will do, really. A towel more so, that you can kind of get dirty with the ink. But you're going to want to make sure to clean this off and make sure it's completely dry before you put this back into the printer, because that will cause an issue. if you put this in without fully cleaning it, it will be an issue for you. Alright, so once you are done and satisfied with your cleaning, you're going to go ahead and put your print head right back in here. And put it in, it's that simple. Make sure it settles nice in there. And then you see the latch right here on top, which I just want to clarify, it's right there on top. And you're just going to push it right down. Make sure you lock that before you do anything else. Now, if you're waiting for some new ink, you know, go ahead and wait for that. Now, of course, if you've got halfway or full ink, go ahead and put your ink back in, and you're going to want to print a test page. And if you were printing something with color or whatever color you were having issues with, you know, go ahead and print that until you see that it's satisfactory. Now, I would recommend, if you still weren't happy, you can take it out one more time to do the cleaning. But after that, I would not. If you have cleaned it and you've done everything I've told you so far, and you're still having the same issue, I would really just not put the print head back in there. I would either buy a new one or buy a new printer altogether, and I will leave links to that in the description below. That's if this doesn't end up working for you. You can either buy a similar printer. I'm going to leave this one and a few others that are similar to it. I'm going to leave a link to the print head. It's going to be right down in there. So all of this is going to be in the description below for you to use. You know, take whatever you need. And now, if you were wanting to buy a separate printer, I also have a website, bestprinterstech.com, where you can buy a Canon or a Dell or another type of HP printer. I'm gonna also leave that in the description below, and maybe also somewhere on the screen here. That's if this doesn't work, but this will most likely work. But I'm also giving you some other options. Now, if you're having an error code and you've watched this far into the video and you're kind of wondering if this could end up helping you with an error code, I have seen where cleaning the print head takes away that error code, or cleaning the back of it, making sure that the connections are right. Really just grabbing a cloth and cleaning the back of it, you know, gently, don't scratch anything off. Sometimes, and there's other videos as far as connectors on the back of that print head, but I'm not going to go into that in this video. You can go ahead and you can find that on somewhere on YouTube. But that's really all there is to it. Now, you've got some resources in the description below. You've got this cleaning kit, you've got, you know, a print head or a new printer that you can choose from to solve this problem. I would really go down that route because that's the cheapest route. It's the most comprehensive. So if you have any questions at all, make sure to comment below. I'll do my best to get to it. Also, make sure to like this video and subscribe. That would be greatly appreciated. Thanks for watching, and until next time. Hey YouTube, what is going on? Brandon here with another printer video. Today we're going to be talking about my new website, bestprinterstech.com. Now, a lot of people browse my website because they're looking to repair their printers. Usually they're buying cleaning kits, other times they're maybe needing to buy a print head. But either way, this website is geared towards you as the consumer getting exactly what you need. So you can, step one is to try and clean the print head, which is usually what you need to do. And for that, you can come over to my website here, and you can come over here to printer cleaning supplies and kit. Now, whether you have an HP or a Canon, you can click on one of these links and it will take you to this cleaning kit, which I highly promote, which I highly recommend. And you just need to click on this image here, and it will take you to an Amazon.com where you can go ahead and buy it. It's very, very inexpensive. You can also get a new print head here. If you needed a Canon print head, or the most popular one that is sold on my channel is this one for the HP Officejet 8600, I believe it is. I have a video on that one. So there's a lot of resources here, and I always talk about in my videos the resources that are in the description below. I'm going to tell you that right now, that somewhere on the screen here or in the description below, there's a link to this website. Now, if you're clicking this website and you are needing to buy a printer, you are also in the right place. So you would click shop. We've got some printers here which I highly recommend that you can go ahead and buy. Now, we also have, you know, a recommendation list, best printers for 2018. Okay, we've got the Canon Pixma TR8520. Now let me give you a quick example. Okay, you click on one of these links and you go to this page here. Let's say it's the 4620. And you click on this link that says used and new. Now if you didn't catch that, that's very important. If you clicked used and new here, you're not going to be buying at the prices that are listed on my website. There's some of them are pretty high. They don't talk about them here, but with any printer you buy, you can buy the used version of this printer.